Let's try this again. Recording number 5 of me being curmudgeon old manny, because this game, design cycle just appears to be making curmudgeon old men out of all of us. It's like they make one thing, and then the next thing they do is they add something completely different. You're like, Conclave, well, here's something that's completely antithetical to Conclave. It's like, yes, you're trying to keep your audience fresh, but you're also making it very hard for people not to be curmudgeon old men with like, they betrayed me, I like the plains of Eidolon, and then they made this. And it's like, oh, you know, I really like Orvalis. I like these big, stupid bosses. They're so big and stupid. I love them. I love how everything is about a very specific subset of Warframes. And then it's like, here's Kuvalage, and but my Warframe. No! You can't play Warframe without becoming a curmudgeon old man, because you can bet your bottom dollar by the time you reach endgame, the next update that's gonna come out, you're gonna piss you off. Ugh. It's like the only way you can play Warframe on the long term is if you keep brainwashing yourself to forget everything you know. Like this. This is not acceptable. I'm trying to do something completely different. And the game is telling me to stop doing it the whole time. You know what I really like is not being told to stop having fun. Maybe finally we can get a capture that doesn't involve them running away because I get distracted by a bunch of assholes trying to gun my ass down. Maybe finally these bunch of galaxy truckers can leave me be. That's an insult to galaxy truckers. That game is actually fun and good and knows what it wants to do. So, I'll take that back. Popper. Cool. Why are they called drugs? But it's popper. It's close enough. That's all that matters, really. Now I have to go back to my Trencon and I have to take out my popper again, and then I can... Oh my... Oh! I've been at this for far too long, trying to just get a take where I can just say, I'm gonna play Katamari next. But holy shit, does this game not want me to make that recording? It is actively fighting me on this. Oh, no, I have to fight this guy first. Get out of here. Jesus. I'm just trying to shoot animals. Gosh! Why does this Trancon not have a wide-angle zoom? You know, for looking around, since it has a scanning function. Why do animals not light up just super fucking bright? Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Ugh. Look, finally. Finally, I've done it. I've managed to get a capture without me saying some really dumb stuff. Congratulations, Warframe. It took you 5 tries to keep your shit together long enough. And I'm tired. Oh, look, there's more random dudes! Why are they here? Seriously. I understand that there's a lore reason for them, but you're Warframe. You can take your lore and shove it up your ass. You want to know why I can do that? Because it's what Overwatch did, and look what happened to them. They made a good game people liked. I mean, I have a lot of opinions when it comes to Overwatch, but let's make one thing clear. People played Overwatch and they had a great time. And it was in spite of the lore being what it was. In spite. Because I'm pretty sure that game is everything the lore isn't, and it's hilarious. And here's Warframe like, oh, but there should be scouts around, you know, making sure the place is safe. And I'm like, I just want to shoot animals with a gun. Why are you making this so hard for me? Why are you putting these random assholes around that don't pose a threat, that don't actually change the environment meaningfully, and just create frustration and encumbrance? Oh no, wait, that's Kuvaliches. They were just priming us for Kuvaliches, because they're exactly the fucking same, and they're exactly as fucking fun, because they don't know how to make their own game work, and it's hilarious. And you're gonna be a curmudgeon old man like me someday, because once you play Warframe, at some point they're gonna release an update that ruins your entire experience because you're not used to it, because it's a completely different experience, and unless you enter with that experience in mind, you're gonna hate it. You might not be a curmudgeon old man now, but you'll become one eventually. If you play this game long enough, they're gonna do it. Because I'm pretty sure they're so sick and tired of their own fucking game, they keep changing things just so they can endure producing content for it. Which to me is hilarious. How the fuck does this game exist? It is everything that large online games should not be, and it's a joke. And maybe that's why I like it. because the gunplay is just good enough to keep me around, and everything else I just have to endure and tolerate. It's like imagine if Doom had this shitty online component you didn't give a shit about. But, you know, shooting demons was fun. It was fun to shoot demons with the pew-pew guns. So you stuck around, even though everything else was just ruining your fun. It's like, I'm trying to have a good time here. I do the classic missions and they're still good. Because, you know, they're old and refined and they're straightforward and they just stick to the point. But then everything else they're releasing is like, let's just make every point more frustrating. And I just can't believe. It is just everything about it. It's like, just trim the fat. Just take a big buzzsaw, trim off the fat, man. Be Doom. Be that streamlined, fun experience that people are like, man, this is great. You sure should play this video game. Sargon's the stupid one that sits on the mushrooms, and I hate them, because the last one I fought, for some reason, was immune to my bullets. What an asshole he was. I also like this. I don't know if I said this in this recording yet, because I've made so many recordings, and each of them I have to throw away, because eventually I just start saying stupid shit, and I'm like, I can't say that on live TV. I'll get shot by the Gestapo. And to be fair, I don't have that on my wish list this year. Well, where is it? Oh, goddamn, fuck, Jesus. Well, the Gestapo comes early this year. Cool! This one is immune to my shots as well. I think. I don't know. There's so little feedback. Why do they make you shoot with this shitty gun that's too loud, that has an arc to it, when everything else in the game isn't this? This isn't variety. This is intentionally... You know what? You know how I'm going to describe all of this? Imagine you're playing Doom and you're like, oh man, I'm having fun time with my shotgun. Pew pew pew, check that, demon scum. Pew pew pew, zombies, no. And then out of the blue comes, it's a Kako demon, but he's like a Hell Knight. You know, it's like a Baron of Hell. There's a Baron of Hell just going like, boom, boom, boom. The Baron of Hell has so many hit points, but he doesn't do anything except he stands in front of a panel. You can't walk past him. He's only there to keep you busy. There are no enemies. He's just there, soaking up your bullets. He's a sink of time and energy and resources. And here's the fun thing. Time is precious. Time is limited. And the more you sink into something that you're not having fun, the more you're going to go to your grave saying, you know what? I would gladly drop a nuclear bomb on Digital Extremes, and I wouldn't look back sorry, because you'll be a curmudgeon old man. As we all will be. Because that's just the development cycle for this game, is making curmudgeon old men out of all of us. You might be a woman, but that won't stop him. That won't stop him. But yeah, Katamari, because that's a game that's fun, that distills its gameplay experience down to a very simple core, and makes you want to play. Like, I finished Katamari. The feeling I had is, Jesus fucking Christ, I want Katamari 2. I want that game. Oh my God, do I want to play Katamari 2. Like, veins popping on my face. When I played a short hike, I was like, God damn, this game is great. This was a fantastic experience. I'll remember this fondly every day of the year. And then when I played Doom, it was like, God damn, this game was good. Such a distilled and refined experience. I want to play more of this game. And then I played Astroneer. I'm like, you know what? I kind of see where Astroneer is coming from. It's not a great game. It wastes my time for a large portion of it, but it kind of makes sense, you know, it's space travel. And then I play Warframe. I'm like, you know, these missions are great. I really like doing spy missions with Avara being all like, yeah, bam, bam, bam. And then they break stealth combos, but that aside. Then I play this and I'm like, you know how everything in those base missions was relatively buttery smooth and everything kind of just worked in your favor? And now, in a game about customization, you're forced to use a very specific subset of skills and abilities that you aren't trained to use before? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.